There will be times when you feel like you're walking this road alone, when you put in the long hours, when you sacrifice comfort for progress, when you keep going despite the doubts in your mind. No one is there to cheer you on. But that's exactly how it should be. Success isn't built in front of an audience. It's forged in silence. It's developed in those moments when no one is watching, when the work feels endless, when the results seem distant. The world only sees the outcome. It never witnesses the process. When you grind alone, you remove distractions. You eliminate the noise of opinions, the doubts of others, and the need for approval. You become focused on what truly matters: your growth, your discipline, your resilience. And then one day the results will be undeniable. The same people who never noticed your struggle will suddenly recognize your success. But by then, you won't need their validation, because the real reward is not in being seen, it's in knowing you earned it. Grind alone, shine alone. Your success is yours to build and yours to own. Success is a byproduct of self-discipline. Success is not something that happens by chance or luck. It is not granted by others, nor is it a matter of good fortune. Success is a direct result of self-discipline, the ability to consistently do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It is about developing the mental strength to stay committed to your goals regardless of obstacles, distractions, or difficulties. Many people wish for success, but very few are willing to put in the work required to achieve it. They see the rewards of others, the wealth, the achievements, the recognition, but they fail to see the years of effort, sacrifice, and discipline that led to those outcomes. The truth is, success is not glamorous in its early stages. It is often a lonely road filled with challenges, failures, and moments of doubt. But what separates those who achieve great things from those who don't is the ability to stay disciplined, even in the absence of immediate results. Discipline means showing up every single day, whether you feel like it or not. It means sticking to your schedule, following through on your commitments, and refusing to make excuses. It is easy to be motivated when things are going well, but true discipline is what keeps you moving forward even when motivation fades. The most successful people in the world do not rely on motivation alone. They rely on habits and routines that push them toward their goals, no matter what. One of the greatest misunderstandings about success is that it requires talent above all else. While talent can give you an advantage, it is useless without discipline. A talented person who lacks discipline will always be surpassed by a disciplined person who works hard every day. Talent may open the door, but discipline is what keeps it open. If you look at the most accomplished individuals in any field, whether it's business, sports, or the arts, you will find that their greatest strength is not just their ability, but their relentless commitment to improving, refining, and pushing themselves beyond their limits. Another key aspect of self-discipline is learning to say no. Every time you say yes to distractions, unnecessary commitments, or short-term pleasures, you are saying no to your long-term success. Discipline requires you to make sacrifices. It requires you to prioritize what truly matters over what feels good in the moment. This might mean waking up earlier to work on your goals, spending time learning instead of wasting hours on entertainment, or staying focused when everyone else is choosing comfort over progress. Self-discipline also means taking full responsibility for your life. It means recognizing that no one else is responsible for your success, only you are. Many people blame circumstances, their past, or the lack of opportunities for their failures, but successful people take ownership of their actions, their mindset, and their decisions. They understand that while they cannot control everything, they can control how they respond to challenges, how much effort they put in, and how disciplined they remain in the face of adversity. Ultimately, success is not about what you do once in a while, it's about what you do consistently. The small disciplined actions you take every day add up over time and create the foundation for long-term success. There will be days when you don't feel like putting in the work, when the results seem too far away, and when quitting feels like the easier option. But that is exactly when discipline matters the most. Those who achieve greatness are not the ones who work only when they feel inspired. They are the ones who show up every day, who keep going when no one is watching, and who understand that success is not an event. It is a byproduct of their relentless self-discipline. Solitude is the breeding ground for greatness. Greatness is not built in the spotlight. It is cultivated in solitude, in the quiet hours when no one is watching, when the distractions of the world fade away, and when you are left alone with your thoughts, your vision, and your effort. Many people seek external validation and approval, believing that success comes from being recognized by others. But true achievement is born in the moments of isolation, when you choose to put in the work without expecting immediate praise or recognition. Solitude provides clarity. When you are constantly surrounded by people, opinions, and noise, it becomes difficult to focus on your own goals. The world is filled with distractions, social media, entertainment, and the endless demands of others. It is easy to get lost in what everyone else is doing, comparing yourself to their progress and losing sight of your own path. But when you step away from the noise and embrace solitude, you gain a deeper understanding of what truly matters to you. You stop worrying about what others think and start focusing on what you need to do to move forward. The most successful individuals in history, whether in business, science, sports, or the arts, have all understood the power of solitude. They dedicated countless hours to their craft, refining their skills and pushing themselves beyond their limits without seeking validation. They were willing to work in silence, knowing that their results would eventually speak for themselves. Solitude allows you to develop an unshakable focus, free from the opinions, doubts, and distractions of others. Working alone also builds resilience. When you rely too much on external encouragement or teamwork, you become dependent on others to stay motivated. But when you learn to grind alone, you develop a level of self-sufficiency that makes you unstoppable. You no longer need someone else to push you, because your own vision, discipline, and determination become your driving forces. This kind of inner strength is rare, but it is what separates those who succeed from those who give up when things get tough. Solitude is also where creativity flourishes. When you step away from the noise and spend time in deep thought, you allow yourself to tap into new ideas, insights, and solutions. The greatest breakthroughs in history have come from individuals who were willing to isolate themselves from the distractions of the world and immerse themselves in their work. Whether it was an inventor, an artist, or an entrepreneur, their ability to embrace solitude allowed them to create something extraordinary. However, solitude is not about isolation or loneliness. It is about being intentional with your time. It does not mean cutting yourself off from people completely, but rather setting boundaries that protect your focus. It means knowing when to say no to social distractions, when to step away from unnecessary conversations, and when to prioritize your personal growth over the need for constant interaction. Now, many people avoid solitude because they fear being alone with their thoughts. They fill every moment with noise, seeking distractions to avoid facing their own fears, doubts, and insecurities. But those who embrace solitude understand that growth happens in those quiet moments. They use that time to reflect, to plan, and to strengthen their mindset. They develop a level of self-awareness that allows them to make better decisions and move with purpose. The people who shine the brightest are the ones who were willing to grind in the dark. They didn't need an audience to stay committed. They didn't seek approval before putting in the work. They trusted the process, stayed focused, and understood that greatness is built long before anyone recognizes it. If you want to stand out, if you want to reach levels of success that others only dream of, then embrace the power of solitude. Work in silence. Focus on your goals. Grind alone, because when the time comes, you will shine alone. Hard work speaks louder than words. In a world where many people talk about success, only a few actually put in the work to achieve it. Words are easy. Anyone can say they want to be successful, that they want to be rich, or that they have big goals. But talk alone has never built anything great. It is action, persistence, and relentless hard work that separate dreamers from doers. Your effort will always speak louder than anything you say. You don't have to announce your goals to the world. You don't have to convince others that you are working hard. Just show up every day, stay disciplined, and let your results do the talking. The most successful individuals don't waste time explaining their plans or seeking approval. They focus on execution. They understand that success isn't about telling people what you're going to do. It's about proving it through consistent action. The reality is that most people underestimate the power of hard work. They want shortcuts. They look for quick success, hoping that talent, luck, or connections will get them ahead. But the truth is, nothing can replace effort. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't put in the work, you will never reach your potential. On the other hand, someone with less talent but a strong work ethic will always surpass those who rely solely on their natural ability. Hard work builds credibility. When people see your dedication, they respect you. They see the late nights, the early mornings, and the sacrifices you make. They recognize that you are not just someone who talks, you are someone who delivers. And in the long run, that earns you more than any words ever could. There will always be people who doubt you. Some will tell you that your dreams are impossible. Others will say that you are wasting your time. But you don't need to argue with them. You don't need to convince them of your vision. Just keep working. Keep improving. Let them see the results for themselves. Success is the best response to doubt. When you stay focused and put in the effort, eventually, your success will be undeniable. Hard work also teaches you valuable lessons that no book or course ever can. It teaches you discipline, patience, and resilience. It shows you how to handle failure and how to keep going even when things get tough. It forces you to grow, to adapt, and to push beyond your limits. These lessons are what make success sustainable. Many people want overnight success, but what they fail to realize is that quick success often fades just as fast. The ones who put in the work, who build strong foundations, and who stay consistent over time are the ones who achieve lasting success. It's also important to understand that hard work isn't just about putting in long hours. It's about working with focus and purpose. Anyone can stay busy, but not everyone is productive. Success comes from working smart, setting clear goals, and making every effort count. It means being strategic, constantly learning, and improving along the way. At the end of the day, your actions define you, not your words. You don't need to tell people you're working hard. They will see it. You don't need to explain why you deserve success. Your results will prove it. The most powerful statement you can make is showing up, doing the work, and letting your achievements speak for themselves. So, don't waste time talking. Don't seek validation. Don't announce your plans. Just execute them. Stay consistent, stay committed, and remember that in the end, hard work will always be louder than words. The journey is yours alone. Success is a personal journey, and no one will fully understand the road you are walking. Your dreams, your struggles, and your sacrifices are yours alone. While others may offer opinions, advice, or even criticism, the truth is that only you can truly see the vision you are working toward. The journey to success is not a group effort. It is a test of your personal commitment, resilience, and self-discipline. Too often people look for external support and validation. They want others to believe in them, to encourage them, and to understand their struggles. But the reality is most people won't. Not because they don't care, but because they simply cannot see what you see. Your ambition, your drive, and your willingness to push through challenges come from within, not from the approval of others. If you rely on people to motivate you, you will always be disappointed, because their encouragement will never be enough to sustain you through the difficult moments. The journey to success can be lonely, and that's okay. The solitude is necessary because it forces you to depend on yourself. It teaches you to trust your own instincts, to build mental strength, and to develop the ability to keep going even when no one is cheering for you. Many of the greatest achievers in history walked their paths alone. They didn't wait for approval. They didn't seek permission. They simply put in the work day after day, knowing that the results would speak for themselves. People will doubt you. Some will question your decisions. Others may even discourage you, not out of malice, but because they cannot understand your vision. But that is not your concern. You do not owe anyone an explanation for your dreams. You do not need their understanding to move forward. Your success does not depend on their belief in you. It depends on your belief in yourself. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to bring everyone along on their journey. They want their friends, their family, and the people around them to grow with them. But the truth is, not everyone is meant to come with you. Some people will never understand your mindset. Some will hold you back, whether intentionally or not. And some simply do not have the same level of ambition or dedication as you do. That's why you must learn to walk alone. This doesn't mean you should cut people off completely. It simply means you must prioritize your own growth. Focus on what you need to do rather than trying to convince others to see things the way you do. If they support you, great. If they don't, keep moving forward anyway. Success is not a team effort. It is a personal mission. The challenges you face along the way will shape you. The late nights, the early mornings, the sacrifices and the struggles, all of these experiences will build your character, and when you finally achieve success, you will appreciate it even more because you will know exactly what it took to get there. You will have earned it through your own effort, discipline, and persistence. When that moment comes, people will notice, they will see the results, but they won't see the struggle that came before it. They will admire your achievements, but they will never truly understand the price you paid. And that's okay, because you didn't do it for them. You did it for yourself. So embrace the journey, no matter how lonely it may feel at times. Trust in yourself, stay focused, and keep pushing forward. The path to success is yours alone, and that is what makes it so rewarding. Success is a silent process. Success doesn't announce itself. It doesn't arrive with a grand entrance, and it doesn't come with applause. It is built quietly through consistent effort, discipline, and patience. The world only sees the results, but behind every great achievement lies years of unseen work, silent sacrifices, and relentless. Most people chase recognition before they've done the work. They want to be acknowledged, respected, and admired, yet they haven't put in the hours required to earn it. But true success doesn't work that way. It grows in silence. It takes root in the moments when no one is watching, when you are grinding alone, making sacrifices, and staying committed despite the lack of immediate rewards. The reason why so few people achieve extraordinary success is because they are unwilling to endure the silent phase. This is the phase where you work tirelessly without validation, where you invest in yourself without seeing immediate returns, where you fail, learn, and keep pushing forward despite the doubts in your mind. It is during this period that most people give up, not because they lack potential, but because they expect instant results. But those who truly understand success embrace this silent process. They don't need recognition to stay motivated. They don't seek applause before the work is complete. They simply keep going, knowing that their efforts will eventually lead to results. They understand that success is not about being noticed. It is about becoming the person who deserves success. The quiet phase of success is also where discipline is built. Anyone can stay motivated for a short period of time, but discipline is what separates those who succeed from those who don't. Discipline means showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. It means putting in the work, even when no one is watching. It means staying focused on your long-term vision rather than getting distracted by short-term gratification. There will be moments when you question yourself, when you wonder if all the effort is worth it, when you feel like progress is too slow and you're tempted to give up. But this is exactly when you must push harder, because the longer you stay in the game, the more you separate yourself from those who quit too soon. Success rewards those who endure. When the results finally come, people will act as if you became successful overnight. They will see the rewards, but not the years of effort behind them. They will admire the final product, but never understand the struggle that built it. But you will know that every late night, every early morning, every sacrifice was worth it. And because you built your success in silence, you won't need validation from anyone. You will stand on your own, knowing that you earned everything through sheer determination and hard work. So don't be in a rush to be seen. Don't seek attention before you've done the work. Success is not about proving anything to others. It's about proving something to yourself. Keep grinding in silence. Stay disciplined and trust the process. Because when the time comes, your results will speak louder than any words ever could.